Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am back. I'm tired. I'm a sellout. I play a hero that I don't know how to play, but I'm having a great time. Feels like your standard Scalding Flashback stream. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's good to have you back here. Yesterday, as you may know, I was not able to stream because I had a little situation at work that I needed sorted out. But all of that should be done now, so we're good for a full stream of flesh and blood goodness. Guten Abend to you too, Jennifer. Wie geht's heute? I played Puffin for like a constructed Puffin deck in CC for the first time last week on Tuesday. I had a really good time, and I had such a good time that I actually just ordered the bits and pieces to build the deck. So I got some pieces from my local community, and the last ones are just in the mail from Card Market on the way to me. Sadly, I will likely not be able to play with that until after Easter, but I'm keen. So I definitely want to practice a bit more Puffin today. Hey, Jennifer, thank you. Thank you. 14 months, that's amazing. Thank you for all that support. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I was actually trying to go live yesterday, and I noticed that my stream deck kept crashing the PC again. So the extra day gave me a chance to sort those issues out. Puffin CC is what you're hearing. That is what you're hearing. That is indeed correct. Nathaniel, how are you doing today? Right. This is the same deck that I was playing last week. It's a pirate deck, and if you guys have any suggestions on what to improve, I'm all ears. I will need backseat gaming on this one, because while I kind of figured out how to play last week, I think I still probably have a lot to figure out here. Yeah. Funny enough, out of all the cards that I had to order 2 soup up. It's like, I feel like I opened up so much bright lights that I was like, how do I not have 2 blue soup ups? So I had to buy them. I was like, what? That's so weird. So I think I'm missing 1 golden Sky Warden, which is on the way, 2 Palantirs. Somebody had a Palantir for sale, but it was like a Japanese foil. I was like, oh, that's like 3 or 4 times the price. Puffin is pretty lit. Scorched, it's good to see you again after last week. I'm just having fun playing her, dude. I actually looked through my deck box, and I found enough copper cogs. I have exactly the right amount of copper cogs to play this deck. If I need 1 more, I'm in trouble. But I have 7. So that's good. I needed to buy a full set of Scoundrels and Backspin Thrusts. And I don't have the Coxworks Tinkerings, but this is like £8. Like really cheap. I was able to find a Cold Foil Spitfire, which is nice. I already had a Poly, and I found a Crown of Dominion as well. When we last spoke, I thought I had to buy this, but I actually found one. I have one. I didn't realize I have it because I never play this in any of my decks. Glad the Battlegrounds were this weekend. There's a bunch of interesting decks that came out of it. Trying them out has been fun. True. Like, the Battlegrounds have been really interesting, right? Because people were dooming about KO, and I think he had a big representation. But then when you look at the top 8, he didn't do that well. At least the 3 top 8s that I saw. Like, there was 1 in the 3 that I saw. All right. First game. We're ready to go here. We have Arachne slipped through the cracks. No Cyborg guide for this. Thinking, please bear with me. What would they not like to see? I think a couple of defense reactions here might come in handy. I always like to bring in CNCs as well. Hey Nate, how are you? Welcome back, welcome back. Do I double down on this blocking strategy here? I think I bring some CNCs. Yeah, be a bit more proactive than just reactive. It's not fatigue, it's not mid-range. It's probably aggro, but let's go for it. There we go. There we go. The first prediction. Okay, the predictions is broken, but nobody was predicting anyway, so.
Round 1.
Right, okay, so what do we have here? Let's go at this slowly. This is a 4 cost. I don't really want this in Arsenal, right? Don't really want this in Arsenal. So ideally, I play an E-Strike. But we can go E-Strike for 7. 13, they're probably gonna leak some damage here. As a game at the moment, I think it's great. Honestly, the meta is very, very unpredictable. Hey, thank you for the follower with the wrap. Thank you, thank you. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna play the Cox. No, we're not gonna crank, and then we're just gonna Arsenal this. Whisper, thank you so much. Hype train. So, do we care about this? Why have you not been playing Shunifisher? Just no chance? I think last we spoke you were going on a like a research trip, right? Marley had an army for the first time at night. Plenty of fun after playing Mario non-stop. She is fun, Nate. It's just a bit too good or too difficult for my P-brain. Alright, let's take this for now. Hey Mitch, how are you? Same to you. And they make it so hard to use Prime Sub. Got that you was a thing coming your way. Yeah, Prime Subs are a thing, but they really hide it away these days because they don't want you to use it, because then you're giving me money they don't want you to give me. Alright, I shouldn't just blindly pass through here. Let me try and focus on the game. On one hand excited, on the other hand sad. Why are you sad? What are you sad about? Alright, so I'm thinking E-Strike. This hits a hero. You may untap tap a control. If you do, create a golden cock token. Okay. Right. So, but these don't have go again. Alright, let's do this. We go again with the 5. I'm surprised all they did their turn was double dagger. That was, I was expecting a bit more here. I met my girlfriend at the end of last year. She lives in a city where no fab is played. And then I was research vessel. Yeah, I remember the research vessel. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play. Ah, right. Are you getting the chance to play soon, or? So, if we... Right, I don't think this was necessarily very good what I did here. I didn't really do anything with these copper cocks. Tell your girlfriend to move somewhere where you can play Flesh and Blood. Easy peasy. Easy solution. Wait, why can I... Alright, there we go. Ah, was that too late? I think I did that wrong. I think that was too late. The damage didn't take. So we'll take 2 mistakes here. Planning on bashing through brutes on Sunday, but I ate too much on Thursday. I got food poisoning, so I had to stay at home. No! Oh, dude. That's... Hope you feel better now. I'll be going back to Armory next week. The week is cancelled because of Easter. Ah, yes. Ah, Bremen, nice. So... I think I'll let this hit. I can't defend this. I want to play the Palantir Aeronaut here. So I will need everything that I have. So it's probably not going to work out. I only need 2. Actually, we can make 3. Alright, let's see if I can... in my head, this is going to be a pretty big turn. Let's see if we can make it happen. Like, I can eat like 50% of the usual dishes I made myself. Ooh. Yeah, food poisoning is, it's bad. They have a big turn as well. Give me a second. Okay, all good. Just had to make sure. We did have a bit of a thing at work yesterday, so I just had to make sure there's nothing that needs my attention right now. Alright, so. What we'll do is... Copper cog. You want to crank? Yes. And then we'll do this. Actually, wait. This. Destroys the gold. Yes. They'll draw me a card. Okay, so the problem is my resource curve. Let's go, Prague! Should be awesome. You had your birthday recently, remember correctly? Yes, thank you. On the 7th of March. Yes, indeed, I did. Alright, let's go for 4, go again. Yeah, if I had a blue or something here, it would be really nice. Now we can play this with this resource and this. And we actually have 3 cogs that we can turn. So we can then destroy a defending card. How excited are you about Prague, Mitch? Any plans for tomorrow? Why tomorrow? So actually I do have plans for tomorrow. Spoiler, I'm going to be talking to Caleb, aka Martian Bay, for my A Pound of Flesh podcast tomorrow. Alright, we'll get this to get a resource. And then we'll play the Palantir. Six. April 1st? Oh, right. No. I'm not a big fan of April's Fools. Alright. So. I mean, that didn't really do much, did it? No. Well, we get 9 damage in. Oh, another one. Okay. Did you make the full interviews available to subscribers? I did. Yes. Yes, they're all available. Yes, indeed. Fitz, why are you staring at me? You want to go on the balcony? All right. All right. I've said as much as love. The long form interviews to 60 minutes is great to listen. I mean, that's a good thing, right? It doesn't take too much time. How do you guys feel about the 1st of April? Do you like partake? Do you partake in that? Golden Cock, put a steam counter on. So what do we want to do here? I feel like this is damage, so we'll let this hit. But this gets go again. And then we go into the Palantir again. I think this was a bad arsenal. I always thought, yeah, me too. Maybe that's why I don't like it. I'm gullible. Yeah. Can we get away with this, guys? I worry. They have 2 cards. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah. Ooh, interesting. Spike with Blood Rot. Okay, so 4. This is gonna be a bad turn. Judging by set itself, 6 or 10 after all, but it will be my first world premiere huge tournament. Yeah, I mean, just have fun with it, right? Don't worry about it too much. Just have a good time. I mean, the full interviews, Nathaniel, they're not that much longer. They're like usually like 20, max 25 minutes. Alright, so we're getting the Palantir. Okay. No. Ah, damn it. Okay, that's fine. You know what? You can have that card. That was a bad card anyway right there. Alright, so we have 2 cocks. I like the resources now. Wait, hold on. So we have 2 cocks. Alright, we'll go for 4 go again then. That was actually a smart choice of what they did, because now I like the resources to play this. Dylan from the show, you sending me the mouse? Yes! Yes, it is. I saw it and I knew I had to buy it. It's too good. And there's like little elephants under here as well. Talk about childhood memories. I would have thought, Mitch, that it's the Omens is not necessarily a set for you, right? It's not really the kind of heroes you usually play. Alright, so now do I play the Aeronaut or not? You know, let's play this. Play this. You crank both, we draw a card, and we hope that Palantir... Wait. Aw. Well, down to a half-life. I won the game. GG. Showed also broadcast in Switzerland? Yes. So in Switzerland, you get a lot of the German channels as well, like, you know, like RTL and Sat.1 and, you know, all those channels. You can get them in Switzerland as well. They're like, basically in Switzerland, you get like 3 Swiss channels or something, and the rest is all German or Austrian. Right. I think I actually had a way out of this turn. What I should have checked is what the top deck was, right? If the top deck is a yellow or a blue, I actually still have the good turn. There's always cool stuff, Mitch. There's always cool stuff. On the price wall, the question just is, what do you want? Oh, now you want back inside fits? Well, too bad. You're gonna have to wait. All right, game 1. Actually, I built my deck, right? It's I wasn't kidding. Because everything is sitting over here ready to go. Everything is ready to go, except for the cards that I'm missing. But yeah, next to armory I can go. Sadly, the interview tomorrow does overlap with my armory, and I have a small chance I may be able to play one on Thursday, but it's rather unlikely. I'm flying to Switzerland on Friday to see family. You're Scottish? No, I'm Swiss. I am Swiss. Why? I should click here. I am Swiss. I lived in Ireland for 2 years. But I am Swiss. Ooh, -IO. Okay, we want to go first. Obviously, they hate disruption. So we'll do this, and we do this. I don't think I want to block her out. I don't think that's going to lead to happiness. All right. I keep wanting to press the button to start the freaking predictions, but it's broken. It's broken. Gets +3 in wager. So we could play Coppercock. I'm actually thinking we could go for a Skywarden for 10 here. No, let's do this. Yes, and then we'll play this, pitching this. No. And we'll put a steam counter on this and a steam counter on this. And then we'll Arsenal and pass. I think that was good. I hear more Irish accent than Swiss accent. Yeah. Wait, you were born and raised in Switzerland? Nice, I didn't know that. Yeah, I learned English in Ireland. That's why a bit of a Irish accent is coming out every now and then. It confuses people a lot. So what I want to do here is play the erase phase, right? So we want to E-strike into erase phase. So that's gonna be 3 damage. But then we can't really make use of all our cogs here that we prepared. Right, so we took 3 damage so far. So that would be 5 damage. into 3 plus 6 is 9, so 14 damage there. This offense, you may destroy an item you control. If you do, this gets +1. So what we could do is we can block with this and create basically, yeah, but then we lose 1 steam counter, right? Still though, I don't think I can just take this all here. Wait, that no. Shouldn't have that made the golden cock? Wait, what did I miss? I thought it would make... Oh, what happened? Okay, I'm confused. I am officially confused. Also, that was a huge mistake. Because if I want to play E-Strike, then I need another card. Yeah, that was not a good decision here. Yeah, this was incorrect. Okay. We'll just play this then. I'll need to add this to the counter. My brain didn't brain. So we'll add 2 here as well. Go to 4. So we're playing the Cheating Scoundrel, and I think then we'll just go for the erase phase. That'll be pretty annoying for them. Whereabouts in Switzerland, Dirk? Alright, this is gonna be blocked out here, huh? Yeah, that's sad, because I can keep a 5-card hand. That's not good. That's not good at all. No. We'll put this in Arsenal. Yeah, now I took all that damage with nothing to show for it. They have a 5-card hand and 2 boom grenades and a cerebellum processor. Oh, Basel Landschaft. Alright, alright. Alright. I was gonna say I know where that is, but let's... Yeah, Switzerland is small. Pits. In. Mr. Fitzyman, what we're not doing here is in and out for the next hour. The only thing I'm debating is, do I call or do I side it out? What sorry, what was that about? Oh, if you do calling or side events. Depends how sweaty you want your weekend to be. Either you want to chill and you want to have a good time, or you're going all in. Oh, this is not great, guys. I messed up. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna get out of this without taking massive amounts of damage. 7 cocks. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, so what we can do here is this, right? And then we can do this. Should have done this earlier on, by the way. Or we should have pumped that to 4. I like doing side events at world premieres. Gosh darn it. Yeah, now I'm just completely effed, right? I have nothing. And this is probably an attack, and then we have to take all the 3 boom grenades. Completely messed up the start of this game. I think I should have brought the defense reactions, to be honest. I think going greedy with attacks was bad. Live and learn, live and learn. Did I get lucky with my compendium pulls? I opened so an extended art shelter from the treasure pack saved me. Otherwise, it would have been terrible. Absolutely terrible otherwise. All right. I'm considering conceding here. I'm considering conceding here. I don't know. 13 to 36, I don't think I can win this. Yeah, I sideboarded incorrectly. How your odds for Prague? Nah, dude, I'm not going, sadly. I win only against Zero if I play the fatigue plan on Puffin. Yeah, yeah. It's a good learning. It's a good learning, right? I've never played the matchup. I don't want this to hit, but you know. Then I have to use 2 cards and boarding out a lot of cogs. Yeah, I think so. I think it's where you probably goes the most mid-range from your deck, right? You block and you send 2 for 6 or something like that. That's probably the plan. How about you, Shona? Did you open anything? You open any compendium? Yeah, I'm just dead here. I like this matchup Reiner much more. I like it much more. Woo, at least we keep Polly for 1 more turn. I don't think it'll matter, but hey, here we are. Oh no, wait, never mind. They've got 2 action points. Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna concede. I'm just gonna concede. Not gonna win this. GG. Alright. Lesson learned here. We go 1-1. Okay, I feel like my head was much more in the game last time I played this deck. Versus and so I haven't opened. Why not? Why did you open anything? Was the gold pack save me? Yeah, sometimes like you get that 1 pull that saves you, right? Give me a second, guys. Alright. Ooh, how does Azilio go here? I think you want to go first into Azilio. Good luck, have fun. Alright, let's try this again.
Round 1.
Oh, problems with an LGS? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That doesn't sound good. Alright, so. Confirm deck. Are they still here? Did they drop? No, there we are. There we are. Oh. Lex. Because Arcane Barrier 1, of course. So. Cockroach Dovetail. We have nothing to play here. I do think I want to play a Cheating Scoundrel into a Scowling Flashback in Command and Conquer here. So let's just play this out then. You didn't deliver the cases for the last 2 sets. I've learned my lesson. Wow. Wait, so you had pre-orders, but then you didn't get it? Puffin is a brute? No. I don't think so. That sucks, dude. Yeah, you need to order somewhere else. That sounds like a pretty trashy thing to do, to be honest. Very trashy. Right, the CLV here sucks. So we'll play this. Create 2 cocks. So I can block with this. And I'll play Scoundrel into Command and Conquer. So we're not blocking a lot here. We could block with this though, but we can't block it out anyway. There's no yellows in their graveyards, there is no yellows in mine. They're gonna recur it, right? I don't... Unless I go like full block on this turn. Actually, let me take this. Maybe they're gonna play a yellow that goes into graveyard. Wait, what? They didn't pay our wagers? I mean, is that LGS about to fold or what's going on there? That sounds like... That doesn't sound good at all. Alright, we'll block somewhat here. I'm guessing this is going to be going back in their hands. No yellows. Wait, hold on. Why is my Poly in my graveyard? Did they play an instant that put it into graveyards? Yeah, that's what it sounds like, Fisher. It seems like they're trying to... Excuse my English, fuck some people over before they fold. 32, 36, this is going to be lower. Alright, we're going to play this. Pitch this. Yes, yes, to draw a card. Then we tap it to put the card at the bottom of the deck. We have a blue now. Not really what I was hoping for. So we go for the Scoundrel to give +3 and wager on my next attack, and then Command and Conquer. We know what's in the arsenal, and it's a card that they definitely want to protect. So I already drew a card, so using her ability does nothing. No, wait, hold on. That was a mistake. I wanted to click this, of course. Now I took a lot of damage here, and I need something like this to at least try and even the playing field a little bit. And if they just take it, that's very scary. I have an action point. Alright, let's attack with the weapon then. I think in paper, I'm gonna have a lot of challenges playing this in paper, because a lot of the... Oh, this is active, you can still do this, is not gonna be there when I play it. It's also for chess and supplies. RLHS is suing the shop because they aren't receiving any stock and their wages aren't being paid. Oh my god, that sounds absolutely horrible, dude. That sucks a lot. Oh no, all red hands. Alright, seems like they're new to the deck as well, considering all the things that they're redoing. Alright, there we go. 4 go again. Makes sense. So. This gets +1. Again, these are not the cards that get go again. Also, what I do not have is... I don't have a go again on these. So we'll play the cock in the machine. Draw, double crank, draw, and then see what we get from there. I wonder if this is an aggro game. Probably is, because eventually they just found their power turn, right? If you let them do what they're doing. Okay. Gaunt in a flesh. My back via purple after I didn't feel like buying it anywhere else. It makes sense, right? You know, eventually you're like, you know what? People are opening up bad stuff anyway. I'm over it. 15 to 25. Guys, I don't feel good about this game. I don't have more disruption. That's the... They'll just keep their 5-card hand and just... Yeah, this doesn't help me at all. This is absolutely terrible. So what we can do is... do this. Draw a card, because I have 2 action points. We could play more. An item was destroyed, right? So we can... Yeah, it's 2 go again. That's not much. And then the Cockworth Zeppelin pitching this cock. I would be surprised if I survived the next turn, to be honest. They definitely just use their hero ability to try and get another attack here. So this is what? 5 damage, right? It does create we do get a golden cock, but I'm more worried about surviving the next turn than anything else. They have a full grip. Their whole equipment is still there. So unless they do something bad... Hey, thank you for the follow, Arcadius. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? This is probably it.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, this already feels like... They can also just finish me off with a crap ton of arcane damage to the end, right? So, 4 cards still left in the hand. Uh-oh.
I'm in danger.
Just about finished work. Sadly, no Talent grind for me tonight. Prepping for D&D. Ooh. You know what? I know the feeling. Are you playing a published campaign or your homebrew? Right, so what do? They're probably doing the math, but honestly, I'm on 4 life, 11 life, and they have 4 cards in their deck. Like, I don't see how I get out of this. No problem. So what can we... Alright, let's lock for 2. I would love to open up this card from a gem pack. It looks so good. Homebrew, last campaign went for a little over 5 years. We're in session 2 of a new campaign tonight with the same group. Ooh. Everybody reset to level 1. Or are you guys starting from level 3? Also, if you played the campaign for 5 years, what level did you guys reach? Very curious. You want Max Marvel? Max Marvel, yeah, I mean, I'd take that as well. It says GG's. No, but it is. Because this one will head to... Well, yeah, it's not, but I'm on 1. I can block this out. What I could do is I could block it like this. But then I can't play the Cockworks anyway. Let's try this. But if, any instant, I'm just dead, right? So what we're doing is now activating her ability, destroying a cog. Oh, am I dead? There's level 18 plus. Some homebrew extra stuff inspired from the Mythic Point system. Nice. Oh yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Well, I could, but, you know. GG. Ooh. You know, it makes me a bit sad, Arcadius. You're probably familiar with the concept. I'm what they call a forever DM, right? And we started playing D&D with some friends during the pandemic. Because, you know, everybody's locked in at home. I've been wanting to get back into D&D for a while. And what better opportunity to play D&D when everybody's stuck at home and can't do anything else anyway. So we started playing online to pass the time, and it went really well. We played a intro campaign. Everybody was super hype, and like the stream, if you two get blown up by wizards. Indeed, Donnie. Right? So we played the intro campaign up to like level 3, 4, or 5 or something like that, and then we played the whole campaign of Tomb of Annihilation. So that went for about 2 years. And then we played Curse of Strahd, and I was DM for all of that, right? And we finished Curse of Strahd, and at that point I was really getting into content creation for Flesh and Blood, and my job was getting a bit more intense. It's like, guys, like I'd love to keep playing D&D, but I can't do the prep content creation for Flesh and Blood. You know, I just can't do it all. So if we want to play, somebody else has to be DM. And somebody in the group spoke up and was like, I'll DM. And then we started that campaign last June. And in that campaign, since last June, we've played 6 sessions over those few months. And it kind of just stopped around early February this year. And, you know, there's good reasons for that. Like I want to be fair, right? During the second campaign, they got a baby and all of that. You know, I get it. But, you know, it's like, it's a bit sad when, like, D&D goes on for 5 years when you're the DM and then somebody else takes over the reins and it falls apart within, like, 6 sessions. I was like, yeah. But, you know, life gets in the way. Like, it's a meme, but, like, scheduling is the biggest boss for D&D groups. Like, it's just like, especially if you're adults, like, everybody has their own hobbies, their whole circle of friends, and it's really hard to make time, right? Exactly, Arcadius. But I was really hoping that we could play. And then another friend of mine was starting a Daggerheart campaign, and I was hoping this is it now. Now I get to play. And we had session 0, and nothing happened after that. Again, just because of scheduling issues, right? It's like it's hard when people work in jobs as well that don't have like traditional hours. If somebody works in retail, somebody works in the office, somebody works in hospitality, it's like, when do you find time, right? When do you find time? All right. Do we go first or second? We go first. We want to make our thing. This is mid-range. Pure mid-range. 66. Cool. What are we putting in? Alright, that makes sense. Alright. I've been very lucky with my groups. We're all over the world, so Samsung's also come into play, but we do make one session every 2 weeks. We did it for a year. Break after one of the last camp. Dude, that's awesome, right? And I think a break is important as well, right? But if you find like the date that works for everybody, like my suggestion is always, if you're trying to get D&D up and going, it's like in session 0, you sit down, it's like, okay, what days from when to when do we play, right? Lock it in right there and then. And of course things come up, right? But it's like, okay, Saturday evening, 7 p.m, we play D&D, right? And I think that's the best way to make sure stuff doesn't happen. My wife is running 2 games now, but both groups are co-workers, so the schedule is a bit more transparent. That helps if it's co-workers, right? Well, she's running 2 campaigns? New world after they destroyed the last one? You know what? It happens. It happens, right? It happens. What do I play here? Nothing was destroyed. That doesn't do anything. We'll just play this, pitch this. We'll just pitch, create a gold ton. Let's create a gold. You run 3 a week? Oh, wow. And they're all homebrew. Like, I honestly, I have so much respect for people who do homebrew. Like, I don't think I could do homebrew. Like, it feels like it would get out of control so fast because I forget everything. So I would have to prepare everything, right? I literally couldn't remember what like if I make stuff up. So either I have to prepare like session to session very carefully, or I make it up on the go. But if I make it up on the go, like by the time next session run comes around, I have no idea what I told everyone. Wait, they're running ready to roll? Wow, that's interesting. That is very interesting. I would love to play. Like, I still hope that the Daggerheart group eventually comes alive. I'm holding on to hope here. I'm holding on to hope. All right. In this matchup, I do not love to see those non-block copper cogs, and the boost is not great either here. So that means their hero ability is activated. Yikes. You keep 1 note? Yeah, I think that's a good way to go. So we have 8 here. I think I'm gonna take it. I have a good turn here. I think I have a good turn. So, what do we do? My plan is play copper cog. So first of all, yes, copper cog, right? Yes. And then we play Puffin to destroy an item. Yes, we crank it. We draw a card. Like, that destroys gold. Yes, so that destroys gold. So we draw a card. Ooh, okay, so the soup up has go again first. So let's play the soup up for this. I can't give this go again, right? So we could do either CNC or Cheating Scoundrel with the Aeronaut. I think we do Aeronaut first. I only have 2 cogs though. No, wait, that's... I could play this, but then my blue is gone. Okay, so I think instead what I'll do is I'll Arsenal the Palantir and play Cheating Scoundrel with CNC instead. So this is 2 cocks, right? Thinking. I can't get a 3rd cock to... when a cock you control gets +1 if the 3rd time. So if I play this, I get a golden cock, and I put... But then I need to pay one. I don't have enough resources to play. I think the best thing is actually to just play this. Yeah, I think that's the best thing. Play this, and then the Command and Conquer for 9. Now they block very well, right? So this could very well just be blocked out here. I mean, even just the equipment suite is insane. It helps. I work from home as software engineer, so I get plenty of that time during the day, so I can switch to making stuff for D&D. Dude, yeah, that helps, right? Who's gonna untap a cock for 3 cock taps? True, but then I kind of used this already. I feel like it's a bit early, no? Josh? I may be wrong. Yeah, so they're definitely blocking with their equipment here, so they can make sure they have a life lead going into the next turn. Oh no! What are they stealing? Nothing. So I have a 3-card hand here. No. So we gave him a gold as well. Yeah, this does not instill confidence. Did they play a yellow? No. Yeah, so, of course, they're gonna go for 9 here. I did play a yellow. Alright, Looking to play Rhino for Sage? Any deck list? I don't have any, Semper, but maybe somebody can share. I'm still new to Fab, but I'd love to make a campaign set in Wraith one day. Dude, yes. Yes. Do it. Alright. Just Gal may be the best wager card, and neither hero with wager in the text can play. That's sad, right? Like, poor Olympia just being left behind. How long have you been playing Arcadius? Like, so again, like, coming back to what you said, right? It's like, yes, I work from home too sometimes, but that time is kind of eaten up by creating content for Flesh and Blood, right? So if you do have time in between like proper work, that's just content creation time, right? If I'm not just purely procrastinating. The problem here is they're still staying 1 life ahead, which is all they need. The Sigil, of course, as well. Sad. Yeah, so trying to get the life lead back here is going to be really hard. Pummel, but in this hand. And all reds again. This is not the hand. What's the name of the simulator? It's talishar.net. How are you doing, Lorcana Tutor? This is going to go up to 9, right? So they're going to activate their hero ability, it gets +3, and then it gets, you know, goes to 6 +3. How do we block this? How do we block this? Ideally, I don't, but honestly... between a rock and a hard place. If we do... This is going to get destroyed, so I'm not going to have this available to crank. So we can use Poly, and we can use this to make... But no, we can't crank twice. Yeah, it's not going that well today, is it? It's not going that well. Like, nothing that I play is going to do anything of significance. I think we just block it. Honestly. Excited for Ziggy and Zage. I've never been somebody that enjoys lightning heroes, but I'm glad to see that people are excited. Alright. What can we even do here? We can use gold and this to crank. It's a fool's hope, right? It's the only thing I can do. Which probably means I should have played my last turn differently. So this is to draw a card. That's basically all I'm doing here. 2 copper cogs, that's good, but I'm lacking 1 resource to play. Oh, if I had... No, because it only makes 1. I have 1 more resource. Then I can play the Aeronaut and pummel it. Interested in checking out Sage? Bought Gravybone Armor when it came out. Want to try them out? Dude, yes, go for it. There's also Felt Table if you want to play against a computer. Crack a gold, do it. I was thinking about it, Mitch. I was thinking about it. Let's go for it. Let's go. Let's crack the gold. Alright, cool, good. We won the lottery. We got a blue. Because now we can apply pummel to this. It's not a good turn, but it's a turn that does something. Obviously, we can't trigger its ability because we only have 1 cog. So we can get a +1, but we can't destroy a defending. I was excited to try new heroes. Dude, that's why I'm... Like, I've been playing, like, 2 heroes basically since Super Slam came out. And I'm very excited to play new heroes right now because it feels like it's a whole new game. Like, I played Puffin and Marlin for the first time in a long time last week. And it feels like... Maybe not necessarily every hero, but every class, it feels like you're playing a different game. Like, it's so good. You don't like David Bowie? I've already mentioned this last week. I'm not a huge Bowie fan. I'm not. I mean, no shade. He's good a magician. But, good magician? He's a good musician. But it's just not my thing. It's just not my kind of music. Like, I just never, you know. And, you know, different folks, different strokes, right? Imagine everybody liked the same exact thing. You know how boring the world would be? It would be so boring. His close-up magic? Yeah, he was really known for his magic, dude. Alright, of course, on the turn where I play a pummel, they have 2 defense reactions, but we still get them. But they're still able to maintain a life lead. They don't need more than what they have in their hand to send 10 damage at me. It's all they need. Ah, but it's only a Savage Claw. Yes, and it's gonna trigger Polycranker. That makes a lot of sense. I think I have a decent hand here. I think it's gonna be awesome. Dude, I suck at theory crafting, so I'll just believe you. How's the Felt Table AI? It's not... I mean, it's from the same people, I think. It's not good, but if you're not ready to play PvP, right, then it's decent enough. I'm thinking... This. Pitching this. Creating 2 cogs. Yes. Yes, draw a card. When she came out, I always wanted to play her. I just never, like, when she came out, it didn't click with me. But I do love what she does now. Right, so I have 2 blues, tap a card, discards +1 or go again. So I have 2 cogs. Let's play... I was hoping for a red here, to be honest. So they need to start blocking here, because if they don't... I wouldn't be surprised if they're playing Skull and Flashback here with 2 cards in hand. I do nothing but craft. Is that all you're doing? Hey, Paul, how you doing? I'm doing great, thank you. How about yourself? Good to see you, my friend. Alright, so we'll give it +1. And then we'll do it again to give it go again. So excited for Marlin. Originally was pretty underwhelmed on release. Maybe it's time to try again. I mean, try it. She's... I wouldn't say she's good, but I do think she's fun. That was nice. That was nice. When this hits a hero, you may tap a cock you control. If you do, create a golden cock token. So we'll play this one next. Because there's another on-hit here, right? That's why I want to play this card. And 4 is annoying, so they clearly want to keep their hand here. So, tap this, it gets +1, but then we don't have to go again on this one, right? This is just purely damage. But it'll do 6, which will take them to a lower threshold than what I am. They may just have, I was going to say, defense reactions, and or another sigil here to put them back above life. Welcome my dog. Nice, what kind of dog do you have? Didn't Marlon top 8 a calling recently? Donnie, it's possible. Let's go back to an old hero. What old hero is that? Okay, sink below. Alright, so they're on 27, I'm 29. That's kinda good for me. They do want to stay on higher life to be able to trigger their hero ability, right? I played underhanded cheat quite a bit, and I think that is helping me now. The only problem is that this doesn't block. So if this doesn't cover up their attack, then because what I need to do is play the copper cog to have a cog so I can trigger this. Or we do this. Actually, we play this, pitching this. Yeah. Outside interference. I mean, sure, but what are you doing with that? Riptide won a Sage? Wow, okay, in one of the battlegrounds? I'm still thinking, people are saying like, oh, Sage is solved, just play KO and you'll win. It's like, dudes, no, I think you're incorrect. I think the format is still very unsolved. So do they have a card here to push them above life than what I have? If they have a sigil, they have nothing, I think. I think they have a big fat nothing. Oh no, there we go. That is more than a big fat nothing. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay. We'll just block with the sink. Who's Riptide? Florian won yours. Wow, okay. Yeah, Kano won one, Ira won one. Like, I'm very interested to see what happens in Yokohama. This is gonna be for 8. That is a lot of damage. We'll keep the hands. Yeah, so now they're back to 5 life ahead. Do not love that at all. Actually, we can play both here. Let's do this. We'll do this. Then we can crank it. Then we'll play this, crank it as well. Let's just draw a card. Yes. And then we'll play this and we'll crank it as well. Yes. Which triggers our hero ability. Draws a card. We'll need to play this. Oh, it costs 2! Dude, no! I thought it was a 1 cost. Oh no. I'm gonna have to add another mistake counter here. I thought it was I didn't look at the cards properly. Reading is not for me, apparently. Yeah, that is bad. Is Yokohama 2 formats? Yes, it is. It's Sage and Classic Constructed. So I couldn't dash through Brutes. Yeah. Some other day. You'll have to do it some other day. Yeah, so they got their value again here, right? So I have to try and equalize the life total somehow. Alright, at least I don't get multiple action points. I can play Palantir here. So we play this. We crank it. We have 3 cocks. And then we just play the... Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. Super fast, but I'm demolishing every mech in the world. No. I shouldn't take more damage here. Like, honestly, I shouldn't. That's... Like, Actually, wait, hold on. They may very well have a... No, if they had a pummel, they wouldn't roll scab skins. I think if they have pummel here, they don't roll scab skins. Let's block out 6. If I'm gonna block, may as well block it out. Or try. Oh, hold on. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No. I don't want to crank, of course. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I can't let them get too much of a life lead, because that's how they win. That's how they get their value. And... yeah. So I can let them do that. So we have 3 cocks here. There's no way for me to get multiple action points here, is there? So when this hits a hero, you may tap a cock you control. If you do, you create a golden cock. But then we run at risk of not being able to play this. If they block it... I think we just need to play this, to be honest. Ooh, are they messing with the server again when I'm streaming? No, we're good. It's been quite stable so far today. Like my last stream, there were a lot of technical issues, right? So hopefully, no technical issues today. If I'm looking at the situation, I'm going like, did I need to block with my equipment? Yes, I did, because otherwise I wouldn't have 3 cogs. But obviously I'm IPing myself here. I don't think there was a different way to play this. Again, I could play the Cogwork Zeppelin first, right? And if it hits, I create a golden cog. And I could crank that. And then get an action point. But if they block it out, then I have a problem, right? So, do we... If they bring a defense action, so... Yeah, we'll take the scab skins. That's the most value for the rest of the game. Obviously, if I take one of the other cards to destroy... okay. They didn't understand what this card did, do they? Sorry, how you doing? Yeah, she's fun. I like her. They're gonna be like, I didn't realize what this card do. All right, let's still let them take it back. I shouldn't here. I should not. Exactly, like, wait, my scab skins. But you know what? It's all good, right? Don't, whatever. Let's say, I mean, the Apex is good as well. It's a good thing you'll get to see limited back-to-back come World Premiere in that season. Yeah, it's good we'll see some limited, right? Then we'll learn a good opponent would make that choice anyway. Yeah, yes, that is a good point, right? Like, a good player would have not made that mistake. So, like, letting them take it back is like, it's no drama. Right? 9. Ooh! I think we'll block with this, and then we'll pummel the Command and Conquer. Is anybody here going to Vegas for the Pro Tour? Alright, Command and Conquer. Just Command and Conquer, don't worry about it, bro. It's all good, don't worry about it. No way in hell there is a pummel here. You are Scorch? Yes, let's go! We only have one. Do we have 2 sets between now and Vegas? Oh, come on. No pummel for me. Yeah, there. I'm not sure I'm getting this back. Just a 1? Okay. And until calling Edinburgh. Ooh. Calling Edinburgh is going to be fun. I mean, I can't make it. I don't think I can. Yeah. You know, I shouldn't have let them take it back just because they're so far ahead in the game anyway. Salty. Salty Scowling is salty. Salty Scowling is salty. It's gonna be very hard now. I'm 11 life down. I need to find damage to bring them lower life, and I don't have any cocks. I think this is where it gets really hard for her. All right. I mean, in a whole, the UK is a very, very hard scene to put your stamp on, right? I don't think it's a surprise that Jacob Clemens, you know, is like a representative of the, you know, flesh and blood scene in the UK. It's like there's so many good players here. All right, so another 9 here. Another 9. All right, we're gonna have to take 4, and then I'll just pummel the Cokework Zeppelin. Sadly, I have no items to destroy. And before there will be a Lightning Assassin. A Lightning Assassin? Dude, there's 4 legal assassins. You do not need more assassins right now. If the world doesn't need something, it's another assassin. That is the last thing we need. Shadow Assassin? No, that's Copium. Shadow Looseners, but we got Lightning Losers. I mean, it would be fun if they did like Monarch 3 and they just turned it around, right? Shadow Warrior, Shadow Illusionist, Light Brute, and Light Runeblade. It would be fun if they did that. I don't think that's where they'll go with the lore, to be honest. I don't think... I mean, it's too cute, right? If you want to drive the lore forward, I don't think you want to go down that route. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Yeah, this is not going to end well for me here. The world didn't need another Azillion. Touché. Touché. I don't think this is gonna go anywhere. I was never able to get a life advantage here, and that's killing me. Like you need to be able to turn the life advantage around. Like I think the one chance I had, the one opportunity he had the sigil, I was immediately able to regain it. Yeah, that was the issue. So if I destroy this, I can pay 2 to destroy this. We're gonna crank it. We're gonna pay 2 to destroy it. Do I have a 0-cost card? I do. These two have go again, because now I did all of that because if I destroy these 2 cards get go again, right? I could get this other soup up. Yeah, let's just do another soup up. We'll just do through soup ups. I shouldn't have tapped this, by the way. That was a mistake. Now I can Spitfire for 3. Yeah, we need to add that to the mistake counter. That was definitely a mistake. We're likely getting this back in the expansion slot with teasers. How about Chain instead? Do you think it may not be Chain? Backspin would be plus 2 damage. Yes, you're correct. Okay, another mistake. Yes, that would have been the right choice. Thanks for making me aware of that. Oh, just another Fiddlers. I mean, there's no way I'm getting him anywhere near my life total. Are we fatiguing him? No. They're keeping the 3 cards to hit me in the face. And when if you're single digits against KO, underhanded cheat, you're in trouble. Like, real trouble. I could have used this to untap it to add 1 more damage, but then, like, what's the point? Like, every mech, we only fatigue yourself. True, true. Yeah, it's just gonna be for 10. Okay, so... Yeah, okay. Did I do math right? Correct? Am I gonna survive this? I think so. This could be sleepy. Well, now you're stretching it. I am alive on 1 life. And they're at 18 life again. It's just like, it's disgusting. Stop gaining life. Stop gaining life. It's not fair. It's not fair. Alright, we're just cranking twice to draw a card. We have a cheating scoundrel. But I don't have the money to pay for Golden Skywarn. So what we'll have to do is, like, pay for the gold and hope for a blue. Or something we can use. We got a blue. Alright, that's good, at least. So we can play the cheating scoundrel. And then attack with the Golden Skywarden. But I mean, you can just ignore it, right? It's 10, I'm on 1. Take the damage. Exactly. Or do that. It's not over. It's not over. It may be over soon. Right. How do we block this? That's the only way. It's the only way. I need to read up on the lore of the game. I wish it was a bit more not for plot for opponent. I wish it was a bit more entertaining to read. Whenever I try reading the lore, I just kind of lose interest. By the way, sorry for being it's so bright. For some reason, the sun is out in the UK. So it's really bright behind me. Hard part to learn. Yeah, I mean, that is the hardest part, right? And I definitely messed up here. I definitely messed it up. All right, so I think at least 2 of the games here, I think I just played badly. Where was this? Community. Jarl! Oh, we always want to go first. This is fatigue. Maybe. Hey, my challenge? What do you mean, my challenge? Oh, sorry, dude! Okay, sorry, I missed it. Alright, I missed it. Let's do it. I completely missed that. Let's get a league game up and running. Are you in the queue? Let me check. Where are we? Where are we here? So, I can't find my own channel. Wait, where's my... There we are. Queue. Mitch is in there. Let's join the queue. Q381. Good. Hey, Roy, how are you? The league runs for what? Another week? When is the league over? When is the league supposed to be over? 12 weeks. I think it's over next Monday. Somebody do the math on that for me, please. Alright. Cool. Let's set up a game here. Private, create game. Oh, wait, hold on. Dismiss. Private, create game. Good to hear, dudes. Good to hear. It's been a while since we've seen you on stream. Alright, let me just... message Mitch with the deeds. No? There we go. There we go. We get a let's see puppy. Well, puppy carpet. It's pretty sad to see that you wanted to play some League games and nobody took you up on it, Roy. Let me know if you got that, Mitch. I think I did everything right on my end. Looks right. So what are you playing against me? Probably some nasty assassin. Getting stared at by the dog here. Alright, there we go. Ooh, Uzuri. I think I always want to go first because I want to make some gold or some... it's mid-range, right? Let's go. Mari best NB here? What does NB stand for? Non-binary? Oh yeah, for sure. Feels like it's not too active lately, but that's fine. Yeah, the league is not too active, so people are trying to get some games going, but it's been hard. And the thing is, it's free. Everybody can join. You can win some prizes. Even if you've joined now, there's probably a good chance you can still play into top 3. There's a good chance, like, even if you just participate in one game in the league, you still qualify for the participation prize. Actually, there's 2 participation prizes which I will raffle away. So it's never too late to play the league. So we'll do this, pitching this. You suck? Dude, I suck. Have you seen me play? It doesn't matter if you suck or not. It doesn't. We have player of all skill levels. It's easy right now? Yes, it is. It can be worse. I mean, just you know how Nike always said, just do it? Just do it. Just do it. Spider's Bite. Do we just ignore this? Do we just ignore this? I have 2 cards I want to play and I just want to ignore it. I just want to ignore it. We have a good hand. We're just going to pretend our opponent is not there. We're going to pretend like she doesn't have anything which will impact my hand in any negative way. We're just going to...
Danger zone! Round 1.
Just close my eyes. Competition gets go again. Sure, that's 2 damage so far. I went 2-3 at my first RTN. That was my peak abusing early red line syndrome. Dude, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, we get hit by a sensor. So what do they call here? What do they call? I could say it's either this or this. I have a pretty good idea it's going to be one of them. What did they... No! But I can pitch it, right? I can pitch it. I can pitch it. So this is fine. Sensors, basically you name a card, your opponent can't play the named card this turn. But you can pitch it, so not like null zone. Right, so what do? We play the cock in the machine. We do this. Null time zone, yes. Right. So this makes me 2 cocks, which then is enough cocks to play the Palantir, and I have enough resources. +1, but if I do this... So now we draw a card. Oh, right. Hello, baby. But if we do this, then we'd have to break this to trigger this ability. So we have 3 cocks. And we need 3 for Palantir. I could create another one with this, but then we don't have enough resources. So if I play this... let me just think here. If I play the Cloud Skiff... No, so if I play the cock in the machine... We want to use 1 resource. We create another 2 cocks. When else would you get a good opportunity to make use of the boots? You know, that's a fair... Sure. I've been Puffin 2 a lot. The power deck is pretty decent. I enjoyed it a lot, Roy. I enjoyed it a lot, yeah. I could just use the boots. Going to proc? No, I wish. Alright, we'll do Cloud Skiff then. I had it in the plan, but I had to cancel the plans. For reasons I don't really want to get into right now. You know, life happens sometimes, right? Life happens. Oh, you're going, dude. Too bad. That's too bad. You'll have to wait. We'll manage eventually. You can form a club with Mitch then. Obviously, we'll take the boots, right? So, we do have an action point. We can't fire the gun. I do have an action point, but I don't have any resources to play the Command & Conquer. Imagine playing the Command & Conquer after this. I have to go there to giving me a second Auxilio? I mean, yes. I mean, I get it. So they're coming in for 6 here. We can block here for 6. And then send the backspin thrust into the Command & Conquer. The Command & Conquer is not going to do anything. We can destroy this, but we can't untap a cocky control. This gets +1 to go. No, so I actually have to untap that. But that doesn't actually work. Okay, we'll just CNC for 6 then. Arsenal this. How do you feel about the new set, Roy? Going for 6. Sadly, no Arsenal to target, so that doesn't really matter that much. Let's put the backspin into Arsenal. Did they play any yellows? They did. Okay, for 3. Do this, but this just doesn't go again. So I need to... I think I have a way here. So we'll block here. That did not do what I thought it was going to do. Weakest link. Alright, that's definitely a mistake there on my side. Going for 8. Yeah, bye Coppercock. Bye Coppercock, it was nice knowing you. First, I'm excited about the new set, love lightning, but also have a feeling limited is going to be spicy. I mean, they're bringing macros back, right? The macros so far have been awesome. So I hope that stays the same. We're gonna do this. And then we crank it, yes. And then we activate her using the gold. And then crank it, yes. And we're gonna draw a card. And we have a card, and that's a pretty bad card. It only gets go again if I untap it, but nothing is tapped. The new mech is exactly what it needs to be. Oh, really? I need to look at it in more detail, to be honest. So what do we do here? Probably just this, then. So they don't want this to hit, because otherwise... I mean, we'll do it anyway, right? I think I'm still doing this in the wrong layer. I can wait a little bit longer. Oh, hello. Alright. But I can do it a second time. Wait. When this hits a hero, you may destroy... Tap a control if you do create a golden cock token. So I need to wait. So did I do it? Am I doing it too early then? No, I think I need to. Otherwise, it wouldn't hit. Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that means my card here is gone. But I hit. So I should get it. Yeah, I think I'm resolving it the wrong way around. Oh, 2 E strikes. That's just for 1. Who cares? Who cares? What could possibly go wrong? Oh, okay. That's what could go wrong. That's what could go wrong. What do we want? I feel like the cog in the machine. No, we can't. It's only attacks. Alright. Let's get rid of the non-attack. Alright, we'll just block this out. Oh, that doesn't block it. Do I want to do that, really? I think I'll just take it. We can't destroy anything here. I'll send an E-strike. And then keep the pommel. I mean, he knows exactly what I have. He knows what the pommel CNC is there. So he can prepare accordingly to make sure he doesn't have anything in the arsenal by the end of this turn. Unless he forgets. Maybe. Maybe.
Show me what you got.
No blocks. What is the worst? No. I didn't have any resources, dude. I didn't have any resources for it. I only had reds. No, I had 2 reds in hand. Oh, come on. Okay, great. That's the last thing I wanted to see here. That's the last thing I wanted to see. And now I have nothing. Now I have nothing. Because I don't know what it is until the reaction step, dude. He uses hero ability. That's okay, Veet. How are you doing? It's good to have you. I think I made some, but it was, I think what I should have done is just send the Command and Conquer so he doesn't know, so he can't take advantage of that, right? I should have done that. Scary, 5-card hands. Scary. Cogworks, ugh. Backspin thrust kinda is oddly specific how you need to play this. I didn't quite appreciate that earlier on playing this deck. Alright, so 4 cards left in their hand. That's a lot. Looking for a scrap, 5 go again. Yes, and that'll be what, into another 6 there? Looking 2. Take 3. Then we can block with the Golden Sky Warden. It's only good after Skim, so you can tap Skinner for go again into backspin. Yeah. Yeah, it seems very... Like, often I just don't want to see it. Not in a good situation here. How do we get this back? I think it's time to poly and pray that it gets me something. Yeah, let's activate her. Crank. Do poly. Yes. Sorry. Fitz is just sitting there barking at nothing. Alright, we need the resource, Cokework Zeppelin. Okay. Can do some damage here, but it doesn't really achieve anything, does it? Look at this hand! Oh no! Oh no!
I'm in danger.
Oh no!
Emotional damage.
This hand does nothing. That's a double pummel and 2 coppers and a triple Danny. Oh my god. Alright. Wait, why can't I block this? No, hold on. I need to block. I mean, the only thing I can do is here is block, right? Why is it auto passing? Sorry. Why is it auto passing? Wait, stop! Stop! Why is it auto passing? Oh, okay, I'm dumb. Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's a good combo here, by the way. Guaranteed go again. Okay, I mean... There's gonna be another attack here, right? Yeah, there we are. My only block card. Yikes. Hey, Black Belt, how are you? I mean, do this. I mean, we can crank. We can crank and hope. I mean... It's nothing. Dude! What is this? Oh my god. What is this? Doing well went to a major tournament at an anime con this weekend? What kind of tournament? Sounds like it wasn't Flesh and Blood. Sounds like you betrayed us. That's what it sounds like. The buff is probably the least likely card to overuse, but there's probably going to be something... Yeah, exactly. GG. GG. Not going so well today, is it? Like the games last Tuesday went better. All right, let's report the loss here. Mitch won. Hey, somebody go play against Roy, please. DC Flesh and Blood? Oh, right. What did you play? Well done, Mitch. No chance here. No chance, no chance. Let's minimize this again. Victor the Horse. Ah, and how did it go? Alright, 1-4. Yikes. After the stream last Tuesday, I was hoping a little bit better. So what's going wrong today? I think I'm just playing against decks who are better. Better player, better sex. So we lost to Dash.io. I definitely played that incorrectly. I think I would adjust my strategy there. I lost to Ozilio. Ozilio is the best deck, or one of the best decks in the format. I can lose that. I don't think there's much I could have done there differently. I probably should have tried bringing more defense reactions. I don't know if that goes well. Lost to KO underhanded cheat. I think that I can probably win if I play better. And Mitch clearly just outplayed me. 15-1. So you won the whole thing then, is what you're saying. You didn't only play it, you won it. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling us? Is that the message? Is that what you want to convey? Okay, Kasai. Alright, I'm always picking first. I feel like it is the right choice, I'm not sure though. Well, congrats on winning it. Mid-range. I don't know if this says mid-range for me or playing into mid-range. Alright, can we do something here? Maybe just play the protocol. Well, we have nothing for it. Good luck, have fun.
Round 1.
This is not a great turn 1. I think we'll just do this. Just for 5. We'll play Puffin Mirror? I'd rather not. Especially to you. Alright, we're getting 2 cards here on 1 art card. So 16 rounds is what? 2-day tournament? 7 rounds day 1. And then 5 rounds day 2, and then 3 rounds into top 8, right? Oh, you know what would be really nice? A blue. A blue would be so good. But no. Because if I had a blue, I could play a Command and Conquer Pummel. Hammer for 23 sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Omoyomata. Omoyomata. Alright, so if I don't block this, then there's no go again. What do I even do with my hands? Like cheating scoundrel, command and conquer. Cheating, and then we'll arsenal the pummel. I'm not gonna block. Yikes. Oh no. I just got punished hard. Oh my god, I got punished so badly. Oh, this is 11 damage. Yeah. But we do have a target for CNC. So it was Sage then? Alright. That's a full block. Great. Pummel in Arsenal. Oh no. Nothing here from my Palantir. I need some cocks. But turning around the yellow for them is pretty good, actually. No, because that means it'll be harder for them to trigger their hair ability. Two. We can pummel the aeronaut, but it doesn't really do anything. So I can trigger ability, create a golden cock. Then we can crank him, we can draw a card, but that still doesn't give me the 3 that I need for the Palantir. I can pummel it, just as a... Actually, hold on, this doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna let it hit. Right, so... Actually, we'll... trigger once. Guess we'll crank it. Yeah, this, like, when this deck goes, it goes hard. But at the moment, it's not going at all for me. It's not 3 packs of high seas, That's pretty sad for winning a tournament. That is, you would expect a little bit more. Kabuto? That doesn't really do much here, friends. Wait, so we can... No, wait, hold on. We can actually do the thing, right? Wait, hold on. I can actually do the thing. Stop being dumb, Simon. So we'll do this. We'll do this. Gonna go for D&D. Enjoy it, dude. Hey, it was good having you. So we'll do this once. We'll do it twice. And then we'll do this. And we'll do it thrice. This is not the piece that I wanted, right? So I wanted to something else, but... Hey, come on. I was gonna say, how many defense reactions did I have? Yeah, but then like I often like I found like there's a few games tonight where I haven't used it at all. So yeah, I'm probably not using it in the right position. You're right to call it out, Veet. You're right to call it out. It's gonna be hard to keep them off a gold here. You're right, Scorch. I still mess it up a lot. Alright, so. They get a gold. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. I need to create cogs, though. I'm taking too much damage. Like, I'm taking so much damage. Like, and they're not. I just feel like I haven't figured... I'm inherently still playing this hero incorrectly. Yeah. 4-0. You know what, Black Belt? I'd be more surprised if he didn't do well in the tournament. Okay, so there's an on-hit here that they have to care about, but the problem is they still have a 5-card hand. The sink below is fine, but... no. Oh, we can't attack, they're both tapped. Okay. Yes, we'll close it. I could have cracked the gold and create another one, but... Battle Hardened? There's no more Battle Hardens. They're called Battlegrounds now. Or whatever is like similar to that. It's Battlegrounds. Oh, we have another Aeronaut, but these two are going to go away. I can create 2 with these. I can do 1 with this. I'm guessing it's gonna... Oh, come on, dude. If you're attacking with a weapon that's chain link, the defending hero is a card from their hand. If it's an action card, defending card, otherwise to discard it. Oh my god, that is so bad. Come on, come on. Kasai, stop pumping your stuff. I thought I was going to get away with just 4 damage there, but nope. Nope. Computer says no. Alright, so. Cog in the machine. I'm going to miss 1 resource. Not true. Maybe. So we'll activate her. So now we have 3 cocks, so we can play this. Yeah, we'll be able at least to do this now. Now the damage didn't resolve, right? I'm doing it wrong again. And the weapon, yeah, I did it wrong again. Like, I'm just gonna add a million mistakes now because I do not have this down how to play this deck. There we go. 1008 mistakes. No, that goes out of the screen, so we're gonna do 108. I need to slow it down. 3. What do we want to do? We just want to play Command and Conquer. We want to turn their cards around so they cannot activate their hero ability. So we're removing a yellow. They don't have a yellow. Should have checked their graveyard first. Adding another mistake. Oh, there was... Yes. Oh, there was one for me. Right. Okay. That's another mistake. I was so focused on theirs that I didn't look at mine. Another one. 11? Are you kidding me? Ouch. Ouch. Do I crack a gold here, play Poly to draw a card? Why only one Scorched? Let's give him a target to worry about. This is pure distraction. A little more blockings. I thought I was doing it the right way, but maybe I don't understand the card. You may destroy an item you control. If you do this, gets +1. Gold card is destroyed. Destroy gold token and repeat this. Yeah, but that's what I did. I blocked 5, right? Copper cock here makes no sense. Turn and control this is +1. Okay, so we can... Yeah. Galvanize the gold after you do the cogs. Oh, you could have done... Oh, right, I see what you're saying. So I could have blocked 1 more. Right, I see what you're saying. Good old Command and Conquer. At least I know this card, I know what it does. Kasai has kind of disappeared from the face of the earth again, right? We don't see her a lot these days. Oh, blue will hit and run? No wonder they're letting this hit. Alright, 1 gold resolved. Sharpen Seal, this is +3 on the next weapon. Oh, Spoils of War. Oy, 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 oy.
I'm in danger.
You don't need a pile of gold like Marlin and Gravy. 1 or 2 will do most of the time and you get your getting reload. Yes, okay. You know what? That's very fair. That is very, very fair. I'm worried about the after the fact buff here. I'm wondering if it... Because they're gonna use the second attack here just to kill Polly, right? Yeah, exactly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that trigger spoils? Oh no, that triggers everything. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Okay. I mean, it's not completely lost yet. We'll play this. We'll play one crank. Yes. Put a cock. Put a cock. An item was destroyed, so we can attack her first. Go for 4. Oh, they're keeping the whole hand. And then just shoot this little guy. We can, but it doesn't really matter. It destroys it anyway. Okay. Do not like this non-block here. I think I need to block a lot for the rest of the game. Right. So... I like how the one game I won today was because my opponent gave up. Although, I was winning that game. I think I was winning that game. So if I block this, it's gonna get +1. If I don't block, I probably die. So we're just gonna have to give it a blue and pray. But now what I'm gonna have to... Yeah, okay, I think it's... it's pretty much over here. What do I do on my turn? I can't really do anything. I think what... So let me think this through. So I do this. I crank it. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I do this. I crank it. Yes. That doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, kind of does though. Alright, no, we can. Coggy controls gets +1. I have 1 resource, so we can do this. We can play this. We give it go again, and then shoot with the weapon. Okay, that did do something. I'm still gonna lose, but at least the turn turned into something. And now we do this, and we attack for 3. Okay, that turned out to be quite okay. I mean, I locked into it. I wish I could have seen the line, but I think I saw the line as it developed, and I would have liked to see it beforehand. But yeah, I think a blood on our hands here with a flurry. I have only 3 cards I can block with, so we're dead, no matter what. Especially because some of this will be... Yes, okay, so... We can block 3... 6... Actually, if we undo this... So this is 7 now. Block for 5, we can trigger twice. I mean, we're not coming out of this alive. Like, there's it doesn't matter. I think I'm doing this wrong, but there's 2 more attacks here. Yeah. Right! Round of applause for opponent. 1-5. Playing new heroes is hard. Skyward and Tunic are enough to block. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's... But still, like... As I was doing this and as I was saying, it doesn't matter. I was like, fine, it doesn't matter in this turn. But I should still learn how to do it the right way, because now it doesn't matter. In the next game it may, right? And I need to understand what the right way is, so that when it does matter, I apply it the right way. Because you can't just, if I'm being too fair, laissez-faire, it's like, you need to understand what it's trying to do so you can do it right when it matters, right? So I should instead of giving up and saying it doesn't matter, I should try and do the best I can anyway. So there's that, right? Hey, RV, how you doing? GG. Thanks for the game, dude. Round of applause for you. Round of applause for you. You got me good. Anything you want to tell me that I need to do different? Ooh, Vincent. Oh, yo. We'll take this. Oh, they left. Never mind. Love me some Pummel Puffin, so I'm eager to look at the list now. I'm happy to share with you, dude. Here it is. I usually net deck, right? So there's nothing spicy here. I love to start a full TED talk about Kasai and the Puffin matchup. Educate me. Oh, we get another chance against KO. Alright, let's go first. I want to bring more defense package here with the think below. We need to be... Dude! Can you guys decide if you want to play against me or not? So we're back to Vincent. Can we fatigue her? No, so we'll go with Pummel CNC in that case. So matches you can write the whole book about. That is true. Do it. Alright, let's try. I don't think I've played this matchup. So... this doesn't count. Doesn't count. We need to go to half-life for the games to count. So what do you think, RV? Do you think Kasai is favored? Camille, what are you doing? Camille. Do you want to play or not? I think that answers it. Oh, Katsu the Wanderer. Alright, I'll bring a more defensive package here, maybe one CNC. I'm not sure this will go well. Let's see how it goes. Oh, wrong button. Biggest blowout is blowing up my dynamos with Palantir, which you can do if you bait me into blocking the first chain link and then follow up. Palantir doesn't specify its own trick. That is true. It's a mid-range value game plan, but Kasai is more consistent with older deck. Yes, you definitely outplayed me. Let's be honest. Like, it feels like your turns were much more powerful than mine. Descending Gust Wave for 2. If we're getting presented a 2, we shall block with 2. They had an all-red hand. Just no, we do not want to galvanize. Alright, seems like not a good turn 1 for them. The system running is a bit more aggro focus. Usually I go more direct. It felt very aggressive for Kasai. I was actually surprised how aggressive it was. Oh, hello. We'll choose War. Warmongers. Interesting. It seems War was wrong. Oh, why is the clapping hand still there? Let's get the clapping hand off screen. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're just feeding their dishonor into the discard pile, right? Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you think Kasai can do anything in this meta? Why am I taking this? Before I take the damage, I should ask myself, why am I taking this damage? What am I playing on my turn? Cog in the machine. Into backspin. Cheating scoundrel. Hope something magical happens. I think that's a play. I think we'll leave this hand. I think sinking something here... I don't know what I would be sinking for, what I'm hoping for. Alright, I mean... AK, you should probably arsenal something here. That was some weird hands that they had so far. We'll play this. Pitch this. Yes, yes, crank, draw a card. If we tap this... We can play this, untap it, to give it go again. Ooh, what is this? A blue sky skimmer? Not really what I was hoping for. But we can make it a 5. So that'll be 9. So we'll untap. Go again. And then the cheating scoundrel into Sky Skimmer. Because I don't really want to, like, I don't want to arsenal that, right? And we can tap 1 to give it go again. And then we can still attack with Spitfire. Which will give me 1 more damage. Yeah, we just give it go again. Why? What are they taking back here? Oh. Did we go down to Half-Life? We did not. Alright. Hold your horses. We need to find an opponent that actually wants to play a game, which seems to be difficult. By the way, I was at my armory last week and people said you do not need the riches. You do not need the riches to play this deck. I feel like I've sideboarded in very little so far. Wanted to deny you the gold for some reason? Maybe. I feel like their first 2 hands really didn't go their way and then they were like, F this. That's not the same person. This is not the same person. I'm choosing first. Again, I'm not sure that's correct. We'll do the same defense reaction package. Doesn't need the riches, right? Because that's why one of the reasons why this deck looks so expensive. It isn't really that expensive. I mean, the Command and Conquest, right? Sure, but I mean, oh my god. Decided to go first and that backfired. You know, we'll just arsenal and pass. Yeah, arsenal pass, right? It felt very much like an arsenal pass hand. What do I want to do? I want to do Scoundrel into CNC. Which means I can block with 2 cards here to make that happen. This is going to be double Kodachi into a 4 attack or something. Sunken Treasure, sadly there's no yellows. Wow, a 1. Let's block for 1 here. I mean, they could trigger Breaking Scales if they want, but that feels very early. Alright, we got our 4 here. Think. I don't actually... No, we can play this to get a cock. That's fine, actually. Okay, that was a pretty decent turn. So we'll play the Cogsworks. We'll pitch the Sunken Treasure. Yes. We'll put a steam counter on it. We have an action point. Scoundrel to give my next attack +3. And then the Command and Conquer for 9. Pretty good. Command and Conquer for 9 is pretty good. Especially Katsu, who doesn't really want to block. Like traditionally, ninjas are pretty bad in blocking. Traditionally. It doesn't, as always, not apply across the board, right? Okay, Breaking Tide is not a good card in Arsenal. Wait, why are they passing? Wait, what? What is happening? Okay, so they're just arsenaling and passing? Why? Should I be scared now? It feels like I should be scared. Once per turn instant, tap a card you control gets +1 or go again. So we can play this. The Palantir is not... When this hits a hero, you may tap a card you control. If you do, create a golden cock token. That's what I'm thinking as well, Scorch, right? It's the absolute madness or absolutely terrible. How about we turn one... Actually, we turn one cock. Let's crank it. This hits. You may tap a cock you control. If you do, create a golden cock. So the question now is, do they want to block this or not? If they don't block this, I get my third cog, and we can untap it to do Palantir Aeronaut. Oh, this doesn't have go again. Damn it, I'm dumb. Of course it doesn't have go again. Ah, dumb. I keep forgetting which ones have go again and which ones don't. Oh, I could have cranked! Oh! Oh my god, I just gave away a huge turn. I could have cranked to get an action point to then actually... Oh my god, I could have sent the Palantir. Oh my god, I could have sent it. Okay.
Emotional damage.
130 mistakes. I think it... No, it did make a cock. It did make a cock. You're right. Oh, I should have... Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna make mistakes here. That was terrible. I think they have the nuts turn. They're probably gonna finish here with a... Oh no, that was an earlier game. I mean, if I want to try and fire the Aeronaut on this turn, I'm going to have to play the cog in the machine, which means I need the blue. feel so bad. Oh my god, look at this. The freaking nuts. It was the freaking nuts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Alright. Wow. Okay. Jeez. Oh my god. GG. How much damage was that? This is a nuts turn. It was the absolute nuts. Yeah, I think this would have killed me anyway. That was a pretty cool line, right? That was very cool. So that was double flooded force into break tide. So it was rushing river. So first this was insane actually. This was a double ancestral harmony, and we actually got away with one because one of these wasn't a combo card. If both of them through ancestral harmony was a combo card, so it's +2, and then they played spinning wheel kick into. That was 6 damage. Discarding retrace a path. So I needed to block that. So into 5. Into Bonds of Ancestry for 6. Wait, so again, so 6. 6, 5, 11. 11 plus 5 is 16. 24. 22. 22. Plus 22 plus 5 is 27. 27. 27 plus 6. Oh my god. 32. 38. Plus 7. Yeah, I mean, jeez. Banish the top card of your deck as well until they can play another card after this. So they had a Gust Wave still in hand, so this is another 6. I was dead here anyway. I think even if I block, I was going to be dead here. This was an absolutely insane turn. I can see now why they passed. This is crazy. Insane. Anyway, guys, I'm tired and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna call it half an hour early today. I still enjoy the deck. I wish I would have done a little bit better. I think there's still a lot of mistakes that I make. I'm really not sequencing things correctly. I'm still misunderstanding cards, how they work. I think if I slow it down further, I properly play it like when I create a cog and then I crank a cog like we just saw in this game. If I do things correctly, I think I do nudge the odds a little bit in my favor. But it'll take work. And I look forward to put that work in. Again, my deck is over there. I look forward to playing it. Maybe Thursday this week, I'll be able to attend an armory. Don't know. It's relatively unlikely, so maybe next week. But yeah, I will be coming back from Switzerland on Sunday, so I should be here on Monday for my usual stream. I hope you have a fantastic time until then. I think Shanghai Sage is this weekend, right? They have a Sage calling in Shanghai this weekend. That should be good. Maybe see some of you in chat. Actually, I probably won't because I'll be in Switzerland, but maybe. But yeah, thanks for being here as always. If you haven't liked and subscribed and all of that jazz, it would really help me if you do. Until then, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for being here. Take care of yourself, somebody else if you can. Until soon.